At Startup Streams, we sell pre-made businesses for sale. All businesses are sold on a non-exclusive basis, meaning that other entrepreneurs own the exact same store. So how exactly can you go about customizing your own store to make something unique and stand out from the crowd? Well, listen to this episode of the Serial Entrepreneur Podcast to find out how.
The Serial Entrepreneur Podcast, hosted by Startup Streams CEO Eddie Eastman.
As explored in depth in our previous podcast, titled Why Buy a Non-Exclusive Business from Startup Streams, we state that although having an exclusive business would be nice, buying and owning a non-exclusive store has many advantages also. Namely, buying a store which is not unique saves you time and money. But once you take ownership of a Startup Streams store, there are a number of things you can do to make your Shopify store unique. This is what we will investigate today, as there are 4 main things you can do to differentiate your business. First off, you can easily change your branding. With the newer Startup Streams premium businesses released throughout 2022 and beyond, it is easy to change the logos, font, and all colors on your store, straight from your Shopify store admin area. All CMS sections have been designed by our development team to make sure that you can change almost everything to do with the branding as easily as possible with just a few clicks. I advise checking out Pinterest for awesome color scheme inspiration. You can simply search for fitness store branding or fitness store color scheme, for example, to find a color scheme which catches your eye. You can then log into your store, go to the customize section whereby you can edit the front end of your Shopify store, then update the colors in theme settings. You can also change any of the logos, the fonts used, and even a favicon, and update any images, enabling you to create something truly unique.
Marketing is about values. This is a very complicated world. It's a very noisy world. And we're not going to get a chance to get people to remember much about us. And so we have to be really clear on what we want them to know about.
You are listening to the Startup Streams Serial Entrepreneur Podcast with Startup Streams CEO Eddie Eastman.
Content is king. You can even differentiate yourself further with content marketing. Wonderfully, all Shopify stores have a built-in blog engine, meaning you can easily write and manage a blog straight from inside your store without any third-party assistance. This enables you to prove that you are the best choice for customers to go to buy from you and no one else, as you can create meaningful connections with customers while providing value to your target niche. This is also a great reason to consider when deciding which of the many Startup Streams stores you may wish to start up and launch today. Which do you have genuine product and niche knowledge about? If you have insider tips and knowledge about a particular subject superior to other business owners with the same store, then this is your unfair advantage and one you should utilize as much as possible by using your blog. Next, you can add any of the 7,300 plus Shopify apps to your store, available right now on the Shopify App Store. You can add as many of the apps as you wish. If you are familiar with WordPress stores, it is as simple as importing and uploading a plugin. You can use the available apps to aid with increasing conversions, helping your marketing, supporting your store management, customer services, and to bring us onto our last point, product sourcing. So lastly, one of the best ways to differentiate yourself and your store is to add more products. They say that those who are most likely to buy from you in the world are those who already have. This means that when you start to make sales with a new business, it is cheaper and easier to resell to those new customers. This extends your customer lifetime value and reduces your cost per acquisition as a result. Meaning, if you find out how much a customer is willing to spend with you for life, you can increase the amount you are willing to spend to acquire each customer. With any Startup Streams Shopify store, you can add as many products as you want. Digital products, physical products which require shipping, subscription services, drop shipping, etc. You can find more products using apps on the Shopify App Store, using third-party dropshipping apps which integrate directly with your Shopify store, or by creating your own relationships with product partners by reaching out to them directly. To summarize, you can edit your store's branding easily, make use of the built-in blog, add apps to increase your store's functionality, and find more products to add to your store. So, which growth method will you use on your store today? If you don't yet have a business, head to startupstreams.com right now and pick from the dozens of ready-to-grow businesses for sale today, as you now know how to make a cost-effective, non-exclusive business into a business with a competitive edge.
Thanks for listening. Listen to more episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, YouTube, and at startupstreams.com right now.